6 and 9.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C.
Somebody tell me what mine is.
FedEx Field in Landover.
Somebody tell me what's mine.
They love their football in this part of the country.
Oh, mine not. Nah, it should still pop up. Mine just, some people glitch out.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, hold on, cause y'all know all the sweats come out when that's out.
And we are underway on EA Sports. DeAndre Carter returning it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Man, we need a fat big man out there.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jaron Reed able to get him for a loss of about 3. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving.
With his own, your rotation's got to be on point, though.
They feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
A carry for Gibson. And to the 42-yard line here, and run down there. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now Kaepernick. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that?
I'm tired of not being able to play this around.
Take that kind of a punch, though.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard
Stuff this box, bro. Stuff this box.
On first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's Gibson on the read option. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. So, Charles, first drive here, a little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back, and he's able to run with the ball. But you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
You got three.
Kaepernick now to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4.
On that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Man, man, look, he was getting top on stream. He was hitting on stream. Like,
He connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. Jinxon.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
TMB. Well, they just had a couple. Yeah. Oh dang! Hey, that's lit. I used to watch his videos.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
So there you go, Charles. We heard the rumblings that he wasn't happy with how he was being utilized, and I think this will silence him for a little while, at least for the time being. His first catch, a touchdown.
I don't think he posts videos no more.
Of being one of those stories that pops up and goes away pretty quickly. Let's face it, the attention span of us from nowadays, not very long. And when things change for the better, it's not very long.
Yeah, his last video was 2 years ago. Yeah, what in the world? His last video was 2 years ago. That man just stopped making videos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit.
Bro, you still would join Too Hype after what they did? Who? What do you mean he saw? No, I'm talking about Mopey and Jadell. No, they kicked them out because they wanted more money. Cause Too Hype, they split a check, and the Cash, Zach, and Chris kicked them out because they wanted more money.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25.
That was definitely not fake. Pick it off.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for
They did that before they added Kenny.
To knock that one away.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick being chased out left.
Oh God, I joined AMP though.
He lost the football.
AMP lit. They was just trash. They was trash at everything.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
He really don't. Oh.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
I want 20.
In a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out.
I'm waiting for that, big boy.
Maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, but you might as well hit 40 and then just like start, then get off.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Touchdown! Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
It's crazy because Duke, where he from, he not that. It's not too far from away from me.
That pushes the lead up to 11.
Duke from South Carolina. He from South Carolina.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the
God, he's young. Ain't he 19?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
He's old enough.
The line and ready to roll. And they had the fumble last time.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's a no-no.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
Nah, they be bullying Aiden. I ain't gonna lie.
That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's 2nd and 10.
It really is. It's crazy.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
What the fumble? Wait, what? They got a CEO. What in the world?
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend
CEO of the game.
one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside.
Hey,
You're
no.
a franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory.
Of course.
You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Of course.
They'll run with Gibson. It's a 1st down and more for Gibson.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 29-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he
Actually,
gets
just
this
immediately
down around the
when
21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. Open man is Samuel, complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. Washington on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Gibson here running out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. And this is
they were trying to say it was like 70-something different genders or something.
It would have been a first down, but he couldn't
Like, how in the world?
They're going to have to give up the football. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
Coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Yeah.
14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi-tap.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
What are they say?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the
Dude,
season.
that's how it is for me right now.
The word go, and continues to be one with another one right there.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup.
In touch with his feminine side.
They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Oh.
On first down, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And these two continue to work so well together. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey. Maybe the best quarterback and tight end in the game today. 105 catches for Kelsey last year. Second among NFL tight ends.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jarek McKinnon. As the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead
bestiality.
just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Like, this is not what you was created for.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
They gonna tell you anything to make it sound like it's good. Make it sound like it's acceptable. Like,
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Second and 2. To throw, Kaepernick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, that's into double coverage.
and you like,
Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys have got it.
cause the Bible says you're not supposed to use his name in vain. Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Until he actually do it. All right.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have
He gonna look
receive the football. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I mean, you don't really like. Okay.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going. and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play fake. Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the field.
Oh, yeah.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down.
You know what's crazy?
I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
You know what's crazy? People see that. People see that and they still be sinning for real and doing all this.
And down he goes. Montez Sweat able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. On the return, Carter. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, you're saying you just don't,
At the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just
by 10, boy, 100.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be
like, that's crazy how you just gonna burn forever.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play past the 40
don't the
another 1st and 10.
Wait, don't the Bible say when you go to hell, like, you're gonna get abused forever and all this, like, say to and it's just pitch black down there, like.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
One of the better defensive linemen in the league, can be absolutely dominant at times. Chris Jones has been a Pro Bowler each of the last 2 years. In 2020, just 7.5 sacks. But he did have a career high of 15.5 just 3 seasons ago in 2018. He and Frank Clark provide excellent pressure against opposing quarterbacks.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further. As they get him down,
Nah,
the line to gain.
It was some stories.
Here's Tressway now.
Nah,
for the first time this afternoon.
It was some stories that people say,
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
only water tower can hit.
Escaping the pressure right. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
That's like a third of it right there.
3rd and 3. Big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That's a nice job there knowing what his options are. He's out of the pocket to his left. And I thought maybe he'd think about running with this one, but he uses his vision instead. Finds his man on the left sideline.
It's like, why won't he stop it?
Mahomes now on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Back now at FedEx Field. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now here's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And going deep for Hill. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
But like, shoot, don't according to the not according to the Bible, it'd be like God gonna open up the sky and he gonna take everybody that's supposed to be there with him.
Kaepernick now on first down. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
7 years, yeah.
Screen pass, good for 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost off
It's 7 years.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. From the gun on third down, Kaepernick. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. To throw, Kaepernick. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Again, it's Kaepernick.
Be sitting there holding the flag, Team Jesus.
Get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
Yeah.
This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space.
You can go online though, and there's like versions where they'll reword it to where people can understand it.
And off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Yeah, cause that's that old English. Yeah, that's that old English.
The kickoff unit is
Like thou shalt not steal.
send this one away.
Die, heathen.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. When they have the football, it will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of...
And you don't read.
revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick.
Listen to it.
For Thomas. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, that Genesis and the beginning there.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Oh, that's a.
So they'll get another.
I think isn't that like a different part of a different religion or something? I don't think that's.
Here's Carter now on the return, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick six. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Kaepernick. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. He's gonna let it fly. And he's gonna be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got, If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Here's Kaepernick. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes going to throw it here. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw, it's Mahomes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he'll be stopped up.
Open, bro.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Well, Charles, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, their good start continues as they get their record.